Hi, I'm Josh Ruben. I'm the director of the rom-com slasher Hard Eyes, and I'm here to take you behind the scenes of the hair, makeup, and prosthetics department. They love me here. We're at a studio in Mount Wellington. It's gigantic, many thousands of square feet. We have many thousands of sets under this roof, including a police station, chapel, Allie's apartment, and many green screen setups. Put a limousine in here. We put a beater van in here. We shot part of the drive-in in here. Rob Tapper came by and I didn't even get to pitch him my Darkman idea. So I'm apoplectic. Props department.
Weapons.
Yes, okay. Oh my twisted goodness.
Laid them out for you.
I haven't actually picked this up yet, and I don't know if I can get it on the plane. But there's heart decals on here. Like these are some twisted ass killers who just love killing lovers. So why not get a little heart decal in there?
And for a bit of softer action, we've got the soft.
You know what I mean?
That would be for our stunts, Alex, when he's in our Hard Eyes costume and he's doing a drop and roll or being pushed around by Ellie, our main actress.
Yeah, you don't want dull steel in your pocket when you're getting pushed around.
No, not at all.
Okay, we are in St. Valentine's Chapel, not a real place. Our production designer, Rob Bavin, and his entire team absolutely decimated this set, this chapel. My directive to him was Michael Douglas's vandalized house in the game and True Detective, and he just ran with it. There's a little bit of Nolan's Dark Knight, a little bit of Joker in here, just with the Hard Eyes logo of it all. We got graffiti, we got bird shit, it's fake. We have pentagrams, birds' nests, pretty much everything you need for a villain's lair. And we have live flame as well. Don't tell anyone I'm doing that.
Bowie knife, harking back to Jason.
That's right, Jason 6, Jason Lives. Tommy McLaughlin, this one's for you. That is like pretty much identical. Even that like the detail. It's not quite, right.
Got a few less notches off the top blade.
Less notches. And what's in the middle? Is this like what it's ground from? Is that like the detail of like what it was?
This has been hand forged by our weapons maker. Fantastic Liam Croft down the line. So yeah, he has hand forged all of this in the idea that Hard Eyes has made his own weapons.
There's a nasty kill at the drive-in that involves a tire iron, and let's just say the keywords are impale and kiss, and skull, and hole, and throat hole, and mouth, and blood.
So a lot happens with this little puppy. We made a steel, we made a soft. We also had a retractable for our actress.
Yeah, she basically it's supposed to go through the back of her head, so this is a mouthpiece for her to control how far her head slides down the tire iron as it extends through the back of her skull. So
she's shoved down onto it.
Yeah. Hope you're watching, Mom. Happy birthday. Oh my God. So
yeah, this is old mate.
How long did this take you?
This was a labor of love between me and Luana for about 2 weeks.
2 weeks? What's happening behind the head? There's a tube.
Behind the head, we've got all the SFX tubes. That was for all of the blood rigging, all the blood coming out when we shoved the tire iron in. So that way it all squirted out.
Oh my God, that was horrifying. Wow. So at this place, when it empties out at night, that's just in here.
It's just chilling. Yeah, with extra dehumidifier.
That's just here at night. Oh yeah, this is fun.
Hard Eyes' hero crossbow pistol. We made 3 versions of this, and this is our fold-out reveal. Here it is.
Ah, God! Hard Eyes is basically a supervillain, but what you want to tell studio folks, like, no, it's a slasher, definitely.
Comedy.
Yeah, a comedy slasher. But Hard Eyes is kind of a supervillain. All right, so the movie's already out, so too bad. Wow, can't bring that on the plane. And here are our candle wranglers, waxing away for the chapel. Here's set deck. Here we are. It's basically Costco. Wow. Feel like Bill Murray at Lincoln Center in Ghostbusters, you know what I mean? except in a house full of his own movie props. Ooh, this is fun. Duke's Amusement. So this is, there's an awesome sequence in the film where Allie is hiding on a carousel and Hard Eyes ratchets the speed of it much stronger and more powerfully than I just did in my fleece from I Love Ugly. But it's supposed to go down like that, increase the speed of the carousel, and Allie like spins and spins and spins. I'm just too powerful, so I'm too strong. This stunty wasn't able to do what I can do strength-wise to force it because of my strength. So that's why it didn't make it into the film in such a, anyway. This was at the drive-in. This is a candy machine that was very lit up, and we shot Hard Eyes through it, and it lights up, and when it was lit up, it kind of looked like brains, like looked like a weird, like Dr. Dreadful lab kit or something. So it felt very Nightmare Alley, and I like that. Hard Eyes is a killer who wears a mask. Our producer, Greg, thought it might be funny to actually reveal that they tried to take his mask off and it's actually his skin. So he's just someone who actually looks like this, who was born like this. And you know what? If I were born like this, I would get it. And these lenses, they pop out. So in case, you know, they fog up, our stunty, Alex McCall, needs a break. You just pull them off and then magnet pop them back in. We've got the retractable arrows in the front. We've got the Bowie. This is the rubber one. Soft, yeah. Soft. We've got the rubber soft machete. We've got a rubber soft throwing knife. Once again, Jason 6, Jason lives. He had a utility belt. Why don't more slashers have utility belts? Well, that was it. I hope you enjoyed this behind the scenes tour of everything Hard Eyes. And be careful this Valentine's Day. No PDA, okay?